Howdy, YouTube neighbors. This is going to be a re-recording, unfortunately, on the audio because OBS once again decided to disable my mic mid-run. And to add injury to insult, I'm coming down with something. That's life with an autoimmune disorder, so my voice is going to be a bit raspy. And I may be pausing the mic for coughing fits or, what have you. It is what it is. So this is, once again, run that was played, and the run was so insane, I wanted to make sure that I got it on YouTube, so I didn't want to just ditch the video. So, that being said, let's get started. So, last time around, we had Melting Remnant as our secondary, and we completely ignored the fact that we had dregs as we leaned into an Uliad Drew, the sweeping unit that doesn't actually sweep but sweeps through stealth. It was a bizarre thing, and I enjoyed it immensely. But I'm happy now to move on from dregs, and it's now time for default Wormkin for my secondary. I'm excited to see what Wormkin brings to Succubus with Wormkin scaling specifically. So, yeah. Let's get to it. Oh, or not. What was I doing here? Yes, we are doing Wormkin. Yeah, there we go. There's the button. Yeah, good job, JC. All right, moving on. We've got Gluttony Ghost, Echo Transfer, and Shadow Embrace. Always happy to see Echo Transfer. We have got Rage Talos. We have got Garbage Arcus, and we've got Seraph the Chase. So two of my least favorite bosses in the game. We've got them. And then Rage Talos exists. Gluttony Ghost is not Lust Ghost, but we might be able to run some regen. And if nothing, he gives us shards on summon. So he's always useful. Shadow Embrace is card draw. Hard to say no to card draw. Right now, we very much have a Profane setup. So we'll see what we get in the opening ring. But we are definitely going to want to be leaning into Profane if at all possible. Let's look at the champion first. Yep, there's Profanity. I meant Plague. We want to lean into Plague because that's our start. Between Floggings, Gluttony Ghosts, and Shadow Embrace, we have plenty of shards incoming, and we want to make use of all those shards we've got. So, yeah, definitely the right call here. Sketches of Salvation. Abyss Crown. Grant +1 Frantic when supplied. Sketches of Salvation, though. Always hard for me to pass up Sketches of Salvation. You know I love me some Sketches of Salvation. The problem with Sketches of Salvation is we have a deck right now, a very strong deck, that is centered around our Shadow Lady. And if we're not generating, if she's not on the front line generating damage shields, our survivability plan's out the window. Our deck right now is too strong not to use our champion, and we have no means of moving the champion up and down floors. So, with all of that in mind, we can't possibly take Sketches of Salvation here, despite being in Wormkin, which is traditionally very good for sketches. So, in the end, this is, and the Gluttony Ghosts are also yet another problem with trying to take sketches here. So, this is not a talking myself into taking the Succubus Clan artifact. It's me talking myself out of Sketches of Salvation. Abyss Crown is there. And there's enough Fanatic in Clan that we can make use of Abyss Crown one way or another. It's very, very hard for me to pass up sketches, though, Ring 1, but we're doing it. Alright, you're going to take the money, and we are going to move on. Ring 1, Spikes 3. I'm seeing a lot of Spikes 3 for money on Ring 1 lately. I don't know if it's just confirmation bias or if my luck really is that bad, but we can take this trial. I'm confident. We have floggings to take care of the back lines. And the front lines don't hit all that hard. So all we got to do is save enough damage shields for Relentless, and we're good to go. This is a safe trial to take. Between the fractures and the floggings, we can minimize the amount of spikes damage we take. So, with that in mind, and remembering that money is good, and looking at our deck one more time for some reason, I'm learning a lot about myself doing this doing this re-recording. I'm definitely seeing where I can improve on my original recordings, because it really is a different cognitive load to do this kind of commentary while simultaneously playing, as opposed to doing it as a reaction and, you know, some various stuff off memory. So we're taking the trial, like I said 2 minutes ago. All right, we start off with a flogging, so we can take care of one backline unit already and get a shard lined up for next turn. Question is, how do I want to utilize these train stewards? If the Gluttony goes down here, he's going to get himself killed. We like that. Put a train steward behind the Gluttony Ghost so we can take a swing into our 2x40, which is now 2x38, which is now a 2x33. Alright, we're getting the Collector, so we don't have to worry about that up top. I'm going to train Steward down below, I think, because I definitely want to get more damage into him, and that's going to be more effective than a Fracture here. Or alternatively, I can build Echoes up for my Echo Transfer. That's probably smarter. Yeah, and then we'll fracture you a little bit to get you softer. And there's another Gluttony Ghost. We got our Echo Transfer. Shadow Embrace. That is a tricky question. If we play the Gluttony Ghost, we have 4 shards to deal with. We are going to play out the Gluttony Ghost one way or another. That's happening. Shadow Embrace. I can't play anything that I would draw with Shadow Embrace. I have no Ember, and I don't have sufficient Echoes. So we most certainly do not play Shadow Embrace here. We play the Flogging for Echoes, and we move on. Shard, shard, shard. Train Steward and back for a little bit more damage. Flogging here for Echoes, so that we can Echo Transfer. And we got 6 damage shields for the boss. And we drew a Flogging to get rid of that backline unit. So we're not going to have to deal with any shards in Relentless. Just drop a couple Fractures and a Train Steward, and be on our merry. Alright, shard it up. We'll flex on him just a little bit. Easy victory. We got our money. Took no damage. There's our Lust Ghost. Oh, man. That Mind Domination, though, looks really good in the context of that artifact we picked up. Ring 1. Descend and Frantic 2. That's pretty good. And Blood Carnival... That's proven to be really good scaling. I really can't wait to see what Blood Carnival looks like with ponies. It's hard to pass up a Lust Ghost. It's just too good. And that's a purple Echo Infusion. I'm barely even going to look at what the other 2 are. We're taking that. Alright, checking out my map. sticking with the plan. We want to see a steel shop here. And we got endless for our ghost already. That's happening. That is happening. That's a purple lust ghost. That's... yeah, that's happening. Yeah, no. This is... we have way too much extract. This is not an egg run. Not even close. And we already spent our endless on what's going to be a much better unit for us in this run. Neither of these are... the Kinhost Carapace is a potentially interesting infusion for our Lust Ghost, but we're not really going to be looking to fight with the Lust Ghost. I'm going to skip. I'm not keen on any of this. So, I think we're pretty much done here with this steel shop. I don't really see any more value to extract. I don't see the point in building up a train steward or any of my ghosts. It's unfortunate we couldn't, you know, get more out of the shop, but we have plenty of money we're gonna carry over to the next ring. All right. I'm flush with cash, but I could be more flush. We're going to take the boon, and we got a unit draft. We have to take it after completely failing out that last ring. We have to take this unit draft. Yeah, we're playing Shadow Lady on top, Train Steward backup. Echo Infusion. We're going to flog for echoes. And that's all we're going to do. Alright, play out our shard, get our damage shield. I definitely want a Shadow Embrace to get more cards here. Flog the Collector. And then flog for echoes upstairs so that we can echo transfer this turn. And we have enough Ember left to play out everything in our hand. I want to get rid of the 8-1 for sure. Both my train stewards will survive here. He will not get a damage shield off me. And we're going to put a little bit into him. Alright. We're going to play out the Lust Ghost, because it's endless. Our Train Stewards are going to knock off the damage shield that's going to generate. We unfortunately... well, we can Echo Transfer down here. That's not nothing, actually. Let's do that. Happy little accident. Alright. Shard, shard, shard. We're going to fracture the 8-1. Absolutely. As much as I'd like to drop a ghost here, it's not in the cards. Shard, shard. Gonna flog the healer. Always a good time, flogging the healer. And I'm going to take a point of pyre damage to get another... oops. Did not mean to do that. Dang it, Monster Train. I hate when it switches floors like that. Out of your control. Alright. There's no point in even Shadow Embracing here. We have the win. Let's take the W. Another purple Lust Ghost. Are you trying to tell me something, game? On the other hand, that's a mind burning. I don't know. I'm not keen on a self-infused Lust Ghost. We're going to take the Mind Burning. We do not need a third transfer. I'm on the damage shield plan, so the armor from Shelter doesn't really do it for me. And Bogfly is Bogfly, so we're going to skip here. Still not Chaos Creations run. We are using the the Plague Shadow Lady, and she's our front line for sure. Kin Host Vessel. We're still not hatching eggs this run, especially a Kin Host Vessel. I pretty much have to take Succubus Torturer here just to have a unit. We're not off to a great start. Oh, we got a banner and an artifact or a Hellvent, because the Pyromeans don't really do much for us. What would I dupe here? I saw nada. No. Drop cage. Not in this clan combination. So we'll take Boon of the Blacksmith. Purple Succubus Torture, but that's a Vrocly. And we have Echo Infusion, so that Heartless is not going to be a problem for us. I don't know why I'm circling the Succubus Torturer. The choice is simple here. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, we still have Echo Infusion. Come on, JC, pick the Vrocly. Vrolikai. I guess that now's a really good chance to actually look at it and try to pronounce it. Vrolikai. I want to look up what a Vrolikai is. That sounds like it's in Slavic lore somewhere. Anywho, Temple. 30 magic power and intrinsic. Not seeing an intrinsic target. 30 magic power would be going into a flogging, but we're using flogging at this point because it's a purple card and for echoes. So, I'm not seeing the need to shard up here for that. However, is it time to infuse Gluttony Ghost into Lust Ghost, or are we going to look for a better ghost? We have Temples on 4 and 5, so we're okay there. We're at 20 shards going into Rage... not Rage Daedalus. I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden on the other boss. It'll come to me. Not Fel, not Arcus, not Daedalus. Talos. Rage Talos. There we go. I've changed my mind. I like Intrinsic Echo Infusion here. That protects my Vrocly. Vrolikai. I'm really considering that 30 magic power into flogging for some insane reason. Yeah, let's do it. This is Covenant 1 Adventures. Let's shard up. Since we're not going to be taking the infusion, we're safe going into Rage Daedalus. Ah, Hef. Oh, but it's this Hef. You know, this is like you're at school and the girl you're crushing on wants to invite you behind the bleachers for a confession, right? And then she brings her far less attractive friend along. And she's actually the one making the confession. That's all I'll say about that. Are bleachers still a thing? I went to my adolescence was in the 90s. I don't know if Under the Bleachers is still a thing. Alright, we got Vrolikai in our opening hand. It's good. Lust Ghost in our opening hand. We have a very, very strong start against Rage Talos here. Very strong. Problem is, we cannot play both Lust Ghost and Vrolikai and Shadow Lady on the same floor. So this is going to require a bit of finesse. We are going to go ahead and play the Lust Ghost because it's absolutely correct to get 4 Frantic right now into Rage Talos. We can put Vrocli mid. We are going to have to protect him. But we can do that by absolutely obliterating the family line downstairs. I would love to find means of getting rid of that Lust Ghost. Do I play Succubus Torture as a meat wall here? I think I do. I think I do. Not that I would need it immediately because Talos is still frantic. Yeah, let's play out the Gluttony Ghost. More meat wall. And, you know, more damage shield upstairs, always a good thing. And I guess technically I scale doing that too, but let's be real. We're doing it for the damage shields. Alright, another Gluttony Ghost. Let's play out the shards we got first. Boop, boop, doop, doop, doop. That is a sweeper. That sweeper will wreck literally everything we put on the floor. But we can go ahead and get a train steward killed. That's not bad. It's not like we're going to feed Talos armor by doing that. But speaking of feeding Talos armor, well, no, she's still frantic. And she will continue to be frantic. You know what? We can leave the Lust Ghost up here. She's doing good work. Now we're going to give her multi-strike and 3 more frantic. And we don't have to worry about Rage Talos for the rest of the fight. Build up echoes for the echo transfer, and then make that final decision on mind burning. Yeah, it's too good. We're doing that. And the Vrocli is still fighting down there. We drew a flogging. That's gonna help. Yeah, we can save him with our Echo Infusion. Let's fracture upstairs for Echoes. I don't like the fact that not everybody's dying. But that problem will be solved with Frantic from my Lust Ghost. So he's not going to hit our pyre. Well, no, he's going to hit our pyre once. And we're going to Echo Transfer Talos because we can. And I definitely want a Shadow Embrace here. Flog the healer. And rebuild Echoes on top. Okay, let's let her rip. Alright, we've redrawn our Lust Ghost. And we're going to forego the damage shields because we no longer need them. We want to get as much Frantic into Talos as we can. And she's just going to wreck herself with 80 damage a turn over 12 turns. Or as far as she gets. There's really nothing to talk about in this pack. So I'm just going to mention one more time that Frantic is a ridiculous ability. It really is. We're hardly filling up our Echoes as it is, so Unearth Remains, no point. So... Keeper of Echoes isn't bad, but you know what? That is a sweep infusion. It's not Uliadru here. That's the easy answer. Yeah, we at this point have a quad striking unit. I would like sweep on that unit. And we need to take space here because we want to fit the ghost on the floor. Okay, to the left, we have a steel shop, and that's pretty much our only value left. We got a removal dupe on 5. We're not going to pass that up. And on 6, we have a kind of crappy steel shop across from a really good magic shop. So we're not going to be seeing steel shops soon for now. And let's see. Another crappy steel on 7. And a somewhat crappy, but not terrible, on 8. Decisions. I really need purges here. I don't need a Wormkin banner. And honestly, there's not much I'm going to be doing with the magic shop. So, I think now is probably the least bad time to take a crappy steel shop if we're going to do it. Yeah, we don't really have any need to invest in our spells. Duping that Shadow Embrace would be great. And we don't want to pass that up. So yeah, we're gonna take the crappy steel shop because this is our best opportunity to get value out of steel. The profanity pivot here seems real good, actually. We're giving up 10 attack and 10 health to get more frantic on the floor. Yeah, we're going to take the pivot here. Or the blend, I guess. Multi-strike. Okay, alright, that's insane. We now have a quint striking Vrolikai. And we'll put a plus 25 in him so we don't have to deal with steel shops again. And that frees us up. We're going to buy some purges now, since we didn't get the vortex and we have the cash. We got to get rid of the Succubus Torture. She's a banner unit we're not going to use. So we definitely do that. And I'm actually going to buy one more. I'm actually going to get that second train steward out. That looks good. Alright, let's make our infusion here. Incubus Butcher. Into Vrolikai. So now we have a quint striking sweeper. You know, because that's sane. I'm going to take the screenshot here of of the Vrolikai in the light as he were our savior. Because that's definitely going on the thumbnail. Absolvers. Heaven Seal doesn't bother me. The Absolvers bother me. Clipped Guardians. I would really love to play bottom if we can get away with it. We're generating enough Scourges that I don't want help from the Absolvers. Alright. Yeah, we're doing this. And I don't care if the tank doesn't die. All we have left to do now is to drop the Echo Infusion. I'm going to put it in my frontline unit. Because my Vrolikai is safe for now. And I don't have damage shields up. Okay. Next item up for bid. Let's spend our shard. I want that collector. Yeah, I'm going to waste a train steward to get it. Let's Shadow Embrace to get more cards. Gluttony Ghost. That's a thing. I'm going to Flog for Echoes. I'm going to Fracture, Echo Transfer, and we clear the floor. And I think we just cool it here. Or we can take a point of damage to the pyre to get a damage shield up. There's also something to be said for that. Alright, we got our Lust Ghost. And things are just gravy now. We need to Flog for Echoes, so that we can play out our Echo Transfer. And let her rip. You go up there and just look at my pyre, I guess. Lust Ghost. Shard, 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 shard. Flogging for Echoes. Transferring said Echoes. And pretending the Gluttony Ghost doesn't exist. Alright. Back to Lust Ghost. Shard, shard, shard. Fracture the Lust Ghost so we can play her again. And we made the Echoes. Let's spend them. Alright. Easy peasy bacon greasy down here for Relentless. Alright, let her rip. Little Rolokai chainsaw. Mark of an Exile. It's not nothing. I'll take it. Better than a quarter. Purple Dark Fury. Arrogance Ghost. One day it will be Arrogance Ghost's time, but it's not today. Not today. Not when there's a Purple Dark Fury to be had. No, this on the other hand, nah. Nah. Ooh. Divine Artifact? Why thank you. I will take your holy quarter. Alright. Crappy magic shop or insane value? We're going right. Let's get all the information we can get. It's a -2? I wish you could put it in a unit. No, I don't have a -2 target. 10 in piercing. Super flogging? Yeah, super flogging. We'll have one. We'll have some means of clearing out nasty divinity waves. So, do I really want a Gluttony Ghost in my Lust Ghost? I'm generating enough shards. I don't think I actually want to make any infusion. I want to save my shards for actual getting power. Alright. It's not Melting Remnant here. Stygian. Stygian has some good mid-rolls. Umbra has 2 insane high rolls. And I think those high rolls are insane enough in Umbra, between Trample and Multi-Strike, that we go for Umbra. And if we miss, we take a dime. No big deal. In a run like this, rather than play it safe and it doesn't really get you much, go for the high roll. And if you miss, you lose nothing. I think that's the way to go here. Man, I am really aggressive with the mouse shaking, aren't I? And there's my super high roll. Not only is Umberstone available, it is purple. Look at that. Yep. Taking it. Alright, we got Train Steward still on the train. I would like to fix that. And what are we duping? Shadow Embrace? It's Shadow Embrace, right? I don't think I need a second Dark Fury. Well, no. That flogging is a possibility. I don't know. Cutting the health of a boss in half twice actually does sound real good. I don't know if it's right for now, though. I don't know. Shadow Embrace is the right call here. There's no doubt about it. Card draw is always good, but this is an insane run. Let's embrace the insanity. Spikes 4. What the heck? Spikes 4 is scary with Roleklai. We're going to be leaning heavily into our new floggings. But the high rolls are so good, I want to take this. It's going to be dicey. Even at Covenant 1 here, it's going to be dicey. Don't get it twisted. If this was Covenant 25, no way I take this trial. All right, drew the Umberstone in my opening hand, which means I can't play both it and Vrolikai, so the decision is simple there. And Echo Infusion is going all into Vrolikai because we have got to keep him alive from all these spikes he's going to be hitting into. As many as 5 a turn. That's 20 damage on spikes right now. And that's a situation we have to fix. Alright, shard. I'm gonna mini flog the collector here so that I can echo transfer. And then I'm gonna put my flogging to use downstairs. Man, he would have to get upgraded ring 1 or wave 1. All right, 21 damage to Vrolikai incoming. Yeah, we flog the healer downstairs, remove spikes from the board, and just pressure a couple times so that we can get echoes back. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. It's not Dark Fury's time. I'll play a Gluttony Ghost. We'll take 1 pyre damage so that I can get another damage shield up. Okay. Fairly simple, straightforward hand. Shard. Can we save our Vrolikai? I think we can. We need to get 1 less hit. Oh, it's close. Look at that. But we do it. I'm not terribly concerned if we lose the Vrolikai here. Because we have the Pyre health and we'll win Relentless. I'm not worried about that. 9 damage shields at 50 a shot? Yeah. Okay. Let's start with the flogging. Remove spikes from the board. Can we save our Vrolikai? With what we have in hand right now, no. No, we cannot. Let's play out our shard. No, there's no point in playing Trample. There's no backline units anymore. I do want a Dark Fury downstairs. That just makes way too much sense. I think we're going to Shadow Embrace to see if we can draw into an answer. We draw into Lust, Ghost, and Mind Burning. Alright. That gives us enough scaling that our champion takes out the unit before Vrolikai touches it. We save our Vrolikai with 1 hit point. And the Sweeper Boss is going to come along and wreck him if we can't bestow some Frantic on him. Decisions. I'm still going to Echo Transfer him. And yeah, let's get shards ready. Oh yeah, look at that. That's going to be 10. Well, no, we're going to take 1 pyre damage. There's going to be 8 stacks of Frantic. And we needn't have worried. Rationing scales. Monster Train, are you serious right now? All that work for rationing scales. Of all the artifacts you could have shown me in 2 very strong artifact clans, you show me rationing scales. Do I want to kill half my pyre health for what? What is that, 109-ish gold? No, I do not. Monster Train, I can't even. Why? I'll take the quarter here. Alright, deep breath. Power Siphon is interesting, but it's too costly. I don't think it's there for us right now. Sloth Ghost we don't need. Piercing Shriek we don't need. This is a situation where we take the dime and the L. Alright, quick look at my map again. I'm not really going to have cause to invest in that particular damage spell, so I'm not going to do it. And I don't see anything on the Wormkin draft. So, moving along, we go where the value is. Where the value is questionable. Okay. +3 magic power does practically nothing for us. Decayed Decoy doesn't do nothing, but it's close. It basically makes my Fractures Reap 3. We have 615 gold. Still better than nothing, so, you know, I'll take the +3 magic power. It's there. Vortex. I like both Echo Transfers. We're doing fine with them. The Gluttony Ghosts serve their purpose. If anything, the weak Floggings are a weak link here. They're doing 5 damage now, which is better than the 2 it was doing. Well, 10 instead of the 4 it was doing. But, yeah, I think we're going to get rid of the Gluttony Ghosts. I think our Shard generation is solid enough we don't need them. Dun Echo, Mutant Elixirs. That is an artifact. Ooh. It is unfortunately not the artifact for this run because we cannot be adding size to our Ghost. Otherwise we can't play it. We're squeezed in very tight top floor. We just don't have it. So, question is, we got 2 more drafts, which is 3, 6, which is 12 more cards to see. In those cards, do I want random upgrades or do I want more purples? That is certainly a question. That is certainly a question. Eeny, meeny, miny, Steiny. And I will apparently leave you to contemplate that question because I have nothing else to say here. I forget what I was saying before. But I think between the 2 of them, given our Echo Transfer situation, I prefer having more purples. So it's gonna be Dun Echo here, I think. Yep. Let's ship it. Not the high rolls it could have been, but it's fine. We have chosen to embrace the insanity. Permafrost Dark Fury is a no-brainer. +10 magic power. Might as well invest in these floggings. They're here. They might as well do something for us beyond. I'm going to put a -1 into something. What's it going to be? Mind Burning, probably. Umberstone? Yeah, Umberstone. Since I keep drawing it turn 1. Remove Consume. I'm not seeing it. Nope. I mean, Remove Consume Dark Fury is interesting, but not at 2 cost. 20 consumed my last flogging seems perfect. We're going to do that. And then a -1 into Mind Burning. We want to play Mind Burning every time we see it. It's just too good. When and if I do a review for the Succubus clan, I have a feeling the tagline on that's going to be, it's just too good. Alrighty. Garbage Arcus. Can I play bottom floor? Ugh. With this hand, questionable. Once again, we've drawn our Umberstone turn 1. I mean, we have it. I feel less strong about turn 2, though. Do I want to start Mind Burning Arcus here? I think I do. Because even though he's stealthed, even though he's not in combat, he will still hit himself. Because we're embracing the insanity. Alright, don't even care what's going on up top, because we got our Lust Ghost. We got 3 shards to play out. Get some echoes and spend them echoes. 21 by 5 sweeper. Okay, that's a rally shard, which means we cannot play our Lust Ghost this turn. Very unfortunate. I could Dark Fury now. Yeah, I think that's correct. Alright, we've drawn a bunch of floggings. And that will give us the opportunity to play our other Echo Transfer. So let's unload. We could actually play the Lust Ghost here, but I think I'm gonna let her pass. We are generating plenty of shards even without her, and we'll draw back into her before Arcus comes back. I'm not worried about that. Yep, there she is, as a matter of fact. Lust Ghost. Shard, shard, shard. And do I Umberstone or do I shard? These are legitimate questions. Trample Sweeper? Trample Sweeper. Love me some Trample Sweeping. That's a Hellborn Harvest. I don't care too much. If it gives me shards, it gives me shards. I'll spend them. I'll spend some shards right now. Give him another multi-strike and a bunch more frantic. Lust Ghost. We're going to take 1 to the pyre, but that's fine. Echo Transfer. There's no point in playing that flogging, really. This is in the bag. Let's just call it. We can style a little bit. Alright, now let's send it. Rokelai. Oh boy. Paradox Tome. It's no longer needed. Depression Whisperer. We haven't used that before. And that's super good. And it's purple. Yeah, we do that. And we have Ember issues. We have to take Ember here. Very, very bizarre on a run where I don't take draw, but, you know. Are our cards that we draw really more powerful than the shards we generate in this setup? Alright, so we're basically giving up 5 health, but gaining 10 attack to go Profanity 2. I think that's correct. We do that. Lose your mind and the train provides. There's Center Cell right next to, I don't even know what that is, but it's sure not an artifact. I know I just got done saying I hated Monster Train after the Spikes trial debacle, but Monster Train, I love you sometimes. It's Center Cell, and we now have literally nothing to worry about. And that's a Forever Flame. Yeah, we take Forever Flame. I don't want Hammered Chest Plates because I want my ghosts to die. And Improved Firebox really isn't getting the sugar in my biscuit, so... yeah. Alright, Vortex. What are we removing? At this point, what are our Fractures doing for us? They cost Ember. My Floggings don't. My Floggings are generating both Shards and Echoes. And I don't really see anything else I would purge. There's really no conversation to be had here. It's the Fractures. Right? Right. Fractures. Man, do I like to overcomplicate things. I'm going to work on that. Spell Shield 2 for 400 gold. Yeah. I don't think I care. That's a multi-strike conduit. Don't care. Alright, going up top. Not before I burn your mind and then whisper depression in your fragile ears. Goodbye, spell shields. Moving on. I need purple cards. I got purple cards. Alright, Lust Ghost. Free shards. Free shards all day. Let's generate some more Echo so we can play the second Echo transfer. We got a 36x5 sweeper on Wave 3. That is good. Alright, Vengeful Shards. Dark Fury is going to freeze. Where are we going to play these Floggings? We're going to play them up top because that's where our Echoes go. And I just played a Dark Fury. I don't know why I did that. That is a good question. Shard, 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 shard. Fractures, Echoes. Might as well do it. Now, who's getting a Mind Burning? I would definitely like you to kill that Wiltwing for me. That would be ace. Alright, Lust Ghost. All those shards. You can get it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can get it all week. Yeah. That's a lot of value flogging down there. We'll do that. We have plenty of Echoes up top. More shards. Shadow Embrace brings me an Echo Infusion. That's cool. Ooh, Mind Burning. Let's get started downstairs. And we're going to flog down here. Get rid of the backline unit. Alright, sharding. Echo transfer. Depression Whisperer will double up and +1 a frantic for you. And we'll flog for echoes upstairs. That's a lot of shards. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Shards every day of the week. And that's all she wrote. Ring 7 was no challenge. Dangerous game. That's a purple Shadow Embrace, though. Ugh. Dangerous game is really good for our deck, but Shadow Embrace is... Purple Shadow Embrace? Card draw and free shards? But Dangerous game is frantic too. To anyone I want. This is a tricky one, but Shadow Embrace is the correct answer. Forced Contamination. Ugh. Nah. Even if we could pull off the Extract, which I'm not convinced we can, we're not hitting all that hard. We're just hitting a whole bunch of times, so nah. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going where the value is. There's no value to be found on the left side. Alright, Temple shows me Spell Chain. Oh, Spell Chain. Spell Chain, yeah. And now the insanity takes over. Because we are going to draw so many cards. We are going to get so many shards. Jack Strips is the only one here I'd even consider. It gets rid of damage shields, but you know what else does? Flogging. Alright. Let's prioritize the magic shop for our spending for now. Ooh, yes. Double stack the mind burning because we're all in at this point. -1 into what? We're kind of at the point where it doesn't matter anymore, but, you know, just in case it does. Holdover? Holdover, Spell Chain, Shadow Embrace. For 1 Ember, that is 4 cards drawn, 4 shards generated. There is no JC Lock anymore. There is only Monster Train. I have become one with the crazy. All right, wake up. We got a run to win. -1. We're gonna put it somewhere, but where? Let's re-roll the trinket shop first. See if we have any better way of spending our money. Karuska? Yeah, okay, yeah. And base charge. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this ember I'm generating from Karuska, but you see Karuska, you got the money, you take Karuska. That's just all there is to it. Okay. Yeah, we'll make the Umberstone free, because why not? Now, I want 150 shards. How do I make that happen? We are going to dupe the Shadow Embrace. Purge. You know what? I don't need this other Shadow Embrace. We can purge that. That'll give me 145. This will get me to 155. Yeah, this is definitely happening. It seems too crazy to do, but we're doing it. I've got 190 gold left. We have nothing to purge, so let's go pay Seraph the Chaste a visit. My least favorite Seraph. You have no idea what you have walked into. And we start with our holdover Shadow Embrace. One of the two of them. Yeah, well, let's just go ahead and get this crazy started. There's my other Shadow Embraces. How many cards will we draw turn 1? Let's find out. Not even Seraph can cleanse all of the frantic that is going to be coming his way this turn. And Depression Whisperer, yes please. Till your lifesteal double +1, you're frantic. Oh boy, we're already at 8 echoes. What is this run? Yeah, let's go ahead and cut your life in half right now. We can do that. And I am just gonna flog you. Flogging Seraph. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to A Study in Absurdity. I'm your host, JC Locke. And with me today are my good friends Skinarglax and Shivribib. So, Shivribib, what's it like to be an Eldritch Horror in this modern day? Well, I get to play 5 Vengeful Shards right now, so it's pretty good times, I think. Alright, I'm gonna get my mind back on the game. Alright, we've got Mind Burning. It's going into Seraph for sure. Seraph's gonna kill the Pyro Wings for me. Love to see that. Alright. 3 shards. Let's get our shard counter going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shards, 1 turn. Good times. Lust Ghost. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have tied our previous record. 8 damage shield after multiple Seraph cleansings, and this is the turn where he dies. But we got cards. Let's play them. I hate you, Seraph, so much. Seraph the Chaste in particular. I will flex on you all day and then halfway into the night. I do need a little bit of sleep after all. Oh boy, flying kill, Seraph the Chaste. Love to see it. Blank pages. That cannot possibly be crazier than what we already have. But I'd like to find out, wouldn't you? I am drunk and insane with power. Alright, Divinity. If that is your real name. Okay. We, strangely, do not appear to have a frantic start. But we might draw into it with Shadow Embrace. That is 4 cards off of 1 Ember and 1 card. So, I mean, it's a game changer. There's our Lust Ghost. This run is now over. But Divinity insists we play it out. What is Divinity if not denial? We'll go ahead and double your frantic now. And flog you a bit. Seems right. Hornbreaker Prince. Do you survive down here? Yeah, you do. Okay, go get it, champ. You sit at the kids' table while the adults generate a whole bunch of shards. Alright, 1. Yeah, I'm too tired to count now. What is math? Let's beef you up before I Dark Fury you. That seems right. Alrighty then. Tethys? Not on the harvest floor. There we go. Yeah, that's where you're supposed to die, Tethys. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that is our current high score against Divinity. And we're going to Depression Whisper the Harvest Wave, because of course we are. Do we have the win this turn? We are close. Can we pull it off? Let's see what Shadow Embrace has to say about it. Huh, Shadow Embrace does not say Echo Transfers. That would have changed the score. But, oh, well, we got that, because now we have more hits available, and Divinity goes down. 6-6. We're missing a 6, but that's fine. This is Crazy World. Oh my god, thank you for joining me on this insane journey. Ah, man. We gotta see the final score before we leave, but I had an insane time. I hope you had at least a good time, and I'm gonna see you next time, for sure. Oh, good night, YouTube. With a final score of 71,000. See you next time.